What did the lying pen of the scribes lie about? When you tell a Christian or Messianic they've been lied to about JC and the NT is fake, phony, and false, filled with man-made religions and quotes from Plato and Socrates, they come back with the lying pen of the scribes. Really? What did the scribes lie about? They have no idea because they didn't read anything other than the one verse, or even worse, just heard someone else say it, so they repeated it. I guess as their proof texts and fulfillment texts are constantly and continually debunked, they have to latch onto something to try to defend their belief and not have to come to the realization they've been lied to. It's as if they're saying it's all right that they've been lied to because, see, you've been lied to as well. Let's look at this verse, Jeremiah 8:8, and do a quick study of the first 8 chapters to see what was going on. Jeremiah 8:8. How can you say, "We are wise, and the law of the Lord is with us"? But behold, the lying pen of the scribes has made it into a lie. From the ESV. The word scribes is H5608, safar, scribe, secretary, enumerator, professional class of learned men, scribes, able to read and write, learned in the law and assuming to issue its precepts. From Brown Driver Briggs. At first glance, it looks like this verse is saying that the Torah, the law itself, has been falsified. And that's as far as the JC fans get. They don't read the book of Jeremiah to find out the truth. Chapter 1. Yah tells Jeremiah he made him a prophet even before he was born. He shows Jeremiah he's going to let evil loose against Jerusalem and all the cities of Judah, and to go tell them. He's going to pronounce his judgments against them concerning all their evil, because they forsook him. Chapter 2. Yah remembers Israel and their love for him when he first brought them out of Egypt. But they turned from him and went far from him. Verse 8. The priests did not say, "Where is Yah?" And those who handle the Torah did not know me. The shepherds sinned against him, and the prophets prophesied by Baal. They went after strange gods. But in their calamity they wanted him to save them. Verses 28 and 29. But where are your mighty ones that you have made for yourselves? Let them arise. See if they will save you in the time of your calamity. Because your mighty ones have become as many as your cities, O Judah. Why do you complain to me? You all have transgressed against me, declares Yah. Verse 35. You say, because I am innocent, certainly his displeasure shall turn from me. See, I shall bring judgment on you, because you say, I have not sinned. Chapter 3. Israel went whoring. Yah called her back, but she would not come back, so he divorced her. Judah saw, but didn't fear, and went whoring too. Judah did not turn back to Yah with all her heart, but falsely. Yah wants his backsliding children to return to him. He won't hold a grudge forever. Yah says, I shall bring you to Zion, and I shall give you shepherds according to my heart, and they shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Chapter 4. Yah says for them to return, lest my wrath come forth like fire and burn, with none to quench it, because of the evil of your deeds. Chapter 5. Judah refused to turn back to Yah. Their transgressions were many. Yah asked, why should I pardon you for this? Your children have forsaken me and sworn by those that are not mighty ones. Verses 12 through 13. They have been untrue to Yah, and said, it is not he. No evil comes upon us, nor do we see sword or scarcity of food. And the prophets have become wind, and the word is not in them. Yah is bringing a nation against them from afar, because of their transgressions. Verse 28. They have become fat. They also overlook the deeds of the wrong. Verse 31. The prophets have prophesied falsely, and the priests rule by their own hand, and my people have loved it so. And what are you going to do at the end of it? Chapter 6, verse 10. See, the word of Yah is a reproach to them. They do not delight in it. Verses 13 through 14. For from the least of them even to the greatest of them, they are all greedy for gain. And from the prophet even to the priest, all act falsely. And they heal the breach of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. Yah tells them again to come back to the good way and walk in it. They said they won't. He said for them to listen to the watchmen They said they won't. They rejected Torah. They made offerings that Yah said were not acceptable, and slaughterings that were not sweet to him, because they continued in their sin at the same time. So Yah says he is bringing evil upon them. He has rejected them because of their sin and rebellion. But their prophets lie to them, saying, peace, peace. Chapter 7. Yah says, do not trust in these false words, saying, this is the temple of Yah. They thought they were safe because they had the temple of Yah, but they were not safe because they continued in their sin. Verse 10. And you came and stood before me in this house which is called by my name, and said, we have been delivered, in order to do all these abominations. Yah said, if they would make their ways and their deeds good, he would let them dwell in the land. They would not, so the land will become waste. Chapter 8. They refused to turn back. No man repented of his evil. Verse 8. How do you say, we are wise, and the Torah of Yah is with us? But look, the false pen of the scribe has worked falsehood. They continued to listen to their false prophets, telling them they were safe. They had the temple, they made offerings and slaughterings, so nothing would happen. There would be peace, peace. But there was no peace. From verses 9 through 12. See, they have rejected the word of Yah. So what wisdom do they have? For from the least even to the greatest, they are all greedy for gain. From the prophet to the priest, all act falsely. And they heal the breach of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. Were they ashamed when they had done abomination? No, they were not at all ashamed. So we see that the Torah, the law, was not falsified. It was the prophets who were lying to the people about it. They were telling them they would be safe and have peace because they had the temple and were continuing to make offerings and slaughterings. All the while, they were continuing in their sin. Their prophets never told them of Yah's wrath to come if they did not turn back. So Yah sent Jeremiah, but they would not listen. I couldn't help but see the parallel between then and now with the lying pen of the scribes today. The prophets and priests, greedy for gain, do not tell the people today they are in sin and to repent. In fact, many telling the people the law has been done away with, abolished, nailed to the cross. As people see more and more evil in the world along with current events, they think Yah will save them. They don't realize he has warned them over and over, and they wouldn't listen. Yah says, Jeremiah 2:17, have you not done this to yourself by forsaking Yah, your Elohim, when he led you in the way? Jeremiah 6:19. Hear, O earth, see, I am bringing evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not listened to my words, nor my Torah, and they rejected it.